I'm being detained?
Armstrong, Watch State Patrol. Right now you are being stopped for a cell phone violation. So we're asking you and giving you a lawful order to provide your driver's license. If you don't, we will pull you out and you will be placed under arrest for failure to identify no vol without ID.
So you're
At this point, you're going to be what's called criminally trespassing if you're outside.
You said I was free to go on.
Okay, what is your purpose videotaping a military installation?
Same thing. I'll poke me. Thank you. Yeah.
All right. Anything in back box?
Please don't reach.
Imagine driving down the highway when suddenly you're boxed in, accused of a crime you didn't commit, and threatened with force if you don't surrender your ID. One man faced exactly that. A traffic stop turned into a verbal war zone when he dared to question authority. Cameras were rolling, tensions flared, and what unfolded next would test the boundaries of lawful policing and personal rights.
Can I see your other hand?
What's that?
Can I see your other hand?
It's on the door.
Can you put it on the steering wheel, please?
You want it on the steering wheel?
Just want to let you know we're being audio and video recorded. I'm Trooper Tyrant with the Washington State Patrol.
Yep.
The reason why I stopped you tonight was you was using your cell phone while you was driving, sir.
You mean my navigation?
What's that, sir?
My navigation?
Yes, you can't. Even if you are using your navigation, you can't hold it on your hand, sir.
I was putting it down.
You was putting it down, but when we was driving, I saw you holding on to it.
So let me tell you what I saw.
Yes,
I
sir.
saw you stop, a dead stop, and you stopped all those vehicles behind you to try to get behind me.
Yes, sir.
So you broke the law?
Yes, sir.
So you are aware you broke the law?
No,
You just said yes, sir.
I'm trying to stop you so that I have the right to stop.
No, you don't have the right to stop the whole traffic.
Can I just see your license, registration, proof, and insurance, sir?
Well, what exactly are you pulling me over for?
For your using your cell phone while you was operating a motor vehicle.
I wasn't using it. I was putting it down.
You was holding it
I
down?
moved it. No.
Okay, can I just see your license?
Do you have video surveillance of that, or?
What's that, sir?
Am I being detained?
No. Right now you are.
I'm being detained.
Yes, sir.
I am.
Right now you are.
I'm being detained.
Armstrong, Watch State Patrol. Right now you are being stopped for a cell phone violation. So we're asking you and giving you a lawful order to provide your driver's license. If you don't, we will pull you out and you will be placed under arrest for failure to identify no vol without ID.
So you're detaining me.
It's a criminal. It's a stop. Yes.
I am being detained right now.
You are stopped right now. Yes, sir.
Can I get your sergeant out here immediately?
Okay.
Immediately.
So I need your driver's license.
I'll give it to the sergeant.
I need your driver's license right now.
Are you telling me that I can't give it to the sergeant?
I'm telling you right now that you will be giving me your driver's license. I'll start another unit.
So if you write me a ticket, you'll go to jail to prison.
Okay.
You'll go to prison.
Okay.
Sir, hey. All we need is just an ID, okay?
So you can write me a false ticket.
How do you know that we're gonna write you?
Because he's already said he's gonna write me a ticket. He's already said that. He already said he's gonna write me a ticket.
Well, we just want to.
So you can write me a ticket, a false ticket.
That's the only way we can write you a ticket.
No, I don't.
Okay, you don't have to give me an ID. What's your name then? That's fine. I don't need your ID.
I want to give it to the sergeant.
I understand, sir.
He's threatening to rip me out of the car.
I'm being nice to you now. Can I please have your license, please?
Are you gonna write me a ticket? Yes or no?
That I'm gonna have to decide once I get back there, sir.
How are you gonna decide?
So what's that, sir?
How are you gonna decide?
We're gonna talk about it once in the car.
It's not guaranteed. Why is he threatening to rip people out of the car?
What's that, sir?
He's threatening to rip people out of the car.
No. He's not threatening you. He's just saying that if you don't get out the car, we have the right to get you out the car, sir. So we're just trying to talk to you nicely, okay?
But why would I get out of the car?
You don't have to. All I need is just your license.
Okay, but I don't accept this ticket. I don't believe I did this.
You don't have to accept it. That's why. May I just get your license? You can do whatever you want with that once you get the whether you do get the infraction or not.
I don't want the infraction.
Okay, I just need your license.
But then. It's a bogus ticket. Why would I? You know.
I know. Did I say that you are going to receive a citation?
You did.
I didn't say anything
This
about
guy
that.
did.
I just want your license. That's all.
This guy's threatening to rip me out of the car.
He's not threatening you, sir.
He did threaten me. He threatened to rip me out of the car.
If you did not get out the car, he said not. He didn't say he's going to willfully pull you out.
He says if I don't give him ID right now, he's going to rip me out of the car.
Well, you haven't given me an ID.
What is his name and badge number?
Trooper Armstrong.
Take your arm off your chest. Take your arm off your chest.
404. Trooper Armstrong. ARMSTRONG, sir.
What's your? Let me see yours.
I'm Trooper Tenzin Turing, 1253. Can I please have your license, sir, so we don't have to get this anything
So
worse,
let's
make
get
it
this
worse.
straight. You're gonna write me a ticket, right? You're gonna write me a ticket, right?
What's that?
You said you're gonna write me a ticket, right?
Well, that's up to him.
That's up.
That's
so
up
what
to
I'm saying.
him.
It's not. It's up. He's my supervisor.
can't-
I'm up. It's up to
I'm
me.
his coach right now.
It's up to
Okay,
me. I
so-
decide what
I can't
happens.
hear you. Can you speak a little louder? It's loud out here with the passing cars.
I'm asking you, are you gonna write me a bogus ticket? Yes or no?
Are you gonna write him a ticket?
Right now, I'm gonna decide. So once I get out,
You can tell me yes or no now.
Right now, I am gonna write you a ticket.
You're
sir.
gonna write me a
Yes, sir.
ticket. Okay.
Can I please have your
I'm gonna
license?
give it to the sergeant.
Okay, that's fine.
If I take
What's
off my
going on? I've been really nice to you.
No, you guys pulled me over for bullshit. For bullshit.
I explained to you why we got
No,
you got pulled
you
over, sir, and you accepted it.
you stopped the vehicle. Literally, you slowed down all those vehicles in that traffic lane to
Yes,
get
sir.
behind me. No, it's not yes, sir. You broke the law, not me.
Oh, okay. Well,
And then I
didn't-
slowed down 'cause I saw
didn't-
you
I didn't break any law. I just went behind. I just wanted to confirm it that I saw the phone and I just saw your phone holding on to it. You can't hold on to the phone. That's why.
No,
sir.
I put it down because it fell. It
I
fell
know,
on the
I know
floor.
you put it down, but you were holding it while you was driving it. So that's why.
I moved it because it fell on the floor. I grabbed it and put it down.
Okay, that's fine.
And I told you my navigation was on. I had it here.
Okay.
I was reading it.
You had it on your hand, sir.
Believe what you want. Believe
Okay,
what
sir.
you want.
Okay.
Believe what you
Oh.
made up, okay?
Yes, sir.
That's why you're not going to be a good cop, because this is, if this is your training, if you're going to follow this guy told you to pull me over. I watched you guys. I watched him point at me.
He didn't tell me.
Yes,
to
he
pull
did.
over. I said, did you? I confirmed with him because I saw a cell phone and he also saw a cell
No,
phone.
this guy-
So two eyes saw a cell phone. That's all about it, sir. Nothing.
No.
Nothing hostile here.
It is hostile. It is hostile because you stopped the vehicle.
I stopped plenty of people over.
You don't stop the whole lane of traffic to get behind someone.
What's that, sir?
You don't stop the whole lane of traffic to get behind someone. And this guy threatening to rip someone out of the car.
He never threatened you.
I
sir.
have
He
it on
just-
video. I have it on video.
I don't think he threatened.
I know you
saw
can
it.
you can say whatever you want.
He did not threaten.
He
you,
did.
sir.
I told you what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You threatened to
If you
rip me
don't
out of this
right
car.
now, if you do not provide an ID, you can be placed under arrest for no vol without ID.
I'm giving it to the sergeant.
Okay.
And I've
We're
already
trying
said
to get
that.
one here, but if we can't get one here, I'm letting you know what's going to happen. I don't want that to happen.
If
I
it
just
happens, you'll lose your job.
I highly doubt that, but okay.
Listen, you don't know who you're talking to. You don't know where this video is gonna go.
Okay.
You have no idea who you're talking to. You're just some redneck
We're
with
trying to find
the.
out who we're talking to. That's what we're trying to
I
find
don't
out.
want you to find out because you're gonna write me a bogus ticket.
Okay.
You want to get your light out of my face?
I need to see your hand, so I'm.
My hands are right here.
Okay.
They're right here.
That's why my spotlight is at. Okay.
I can put up a black curtain if you want me to.
You can, but as long as I can see your hands, that's all I care.
So threatening people's life, that's a crime.
We never threatened
He
you, sir.
threatened my life.
He
He
I saw
did.
it right here.
You
in
can
front
say
of my
whatever
eyes.
you
He
want.
didn't threaten you. He said, "What will happen if you don't do it?"
No, he said he's
So
gonna
that's
rip
not
me
a
out of the
threat,
car if I don't give him my driver's license.
What's that?
He said he's gonna rip me out of the car if I don't give him my driver's license.
That's not what I heard.
What'd
So
you hear? What did you hear?
He said we're gonna have to get you out if you don't provide us with the license.
Incorrect.
So we were nothing but nice to you. It's
No.
just-
Bad cops, corrupt cops with a corrupt legal system. That's why you're gonna be put on blast. Shining the light in people's faces. Dirty cop tricks.
You don't have to do that. I can see your hand. That's fine.
I'm blocking your light because you won't take it out of my face.
Oh, okay. Is that better? Is that better?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
better. He's gloving up. He's gloving up, guys. He's gloving up. Look at that. Fucking piece of shits. Take it. Shove it up your ass, okay?
All right.
Shove it up your fucking ass, okay?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Just
go
stand
go
inside
suck a
and we'll
dick.
be right back,
Shove
okay?
it up your fucking ass, okay?
Yes, sir. I'll
Fuck
be-
you, piece of shit.
Oh, sir, here's your information. You are going to be receiving a citation through the mail.
I'm not taking it. I'm not paying it. I'm not taking it. And he threatened my life. Where's the sergeant?
He never threatened you, sir.
Where's the sergeant? Get
You
the.
want to talk to the sergeant?
Yes, I do. Get away from my car with the light.
Sorry about that. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Sergeant Mosley with Water State Patrol. That's MOSLEY
What's your badge number?
204.
Okay. This guy, he needs to step away from the car. I want to talk to you privately.
Oh, he needs Is that good? They're
So,
at the quarter panel.
that officer threatened my life.
He threatened your life?
He threatened my life.
How so?
He said if I don't give him my ID, he's going to rip me out of the car. I asked him, am I being detained?
Okay, you understand you're being audio video recorded too, right?
That's fine.
Okay.
So he threatened my life.
Okay.
He said he's going to rip me out of the car.
Okay.
So that's a threat to my life. So I want to file a police report.
All right. I want to start at the beginning though. You understand why you're being pulled over?
He claims that he saw me on my phone texting.
Okay. Do you understand that that's a violation of the law?
That's incorrect. I did not do that. I told him my phone was on the navigation. It fell on the floor. I picked it up and put it back.
Okay. But he still had a right to pull you over.
No, he didn't. He stopped traffic. And you're
We're on the left shoulder right now in a very dangerous spot.
he shouldn't have pulled me over here. He
Okay.
should have not pulled me over here. It's his fault he pulled me over here.
Well, I will watch the video.
And he's in training. No, don't watch the video. You need to listen. I just told you that man threatened my life.
Okay, he said he would have to take you out by force. He doesn't want to do that.
No, he
We
said
needed your identification.
he said he's going to rip me out of the car. I'm telling you right now, I want to file a police report on the officer. If
Okay.
you refuse,
We
I
have
will.
your information.
I will go to the lieutenant and I'll go to the chief of police.
Okay, do you need the lieutenant's name?
I need give me the car and everything.
I don't have his
It
card.
sounds like you're refusing, right?
No, I'm
You're
taking a
refusing?
report right now, but I don't want to do it on the side of the road. Can we clear somewhere off the highway where it's safer for
Okay,
you and us?
I'll follow you. You pull out in front of me, I'll follow you, and we'll go meet somewhere. And I'll
All right, where do you want to go?
You tell me. You're the one telling me this is unsafe, but he pulled me over
It's
here.
unsafe.
Okay.
Okay, you understand you're getting a ticket in the mail, right?
I'm not paying it.
That's fine. You
I'm
have
not-
your options on the ticket. There's options. They're on the bottom left-hand side. There's options. You can pay it, you can explain it to a judge, or you can fight it. As long as you respond to the citation with 2 weeks of once you get that, or 15 days.
So he was getting ready to rip me out of the car. He started
But
gloving
he
up.
didn't because he gave you.
He
gave him the
started
ID.
gloving up.
You understand you have to identify yourself when you're being pulled over by the
Do you
police.
know that gloving up is a threat too?
No, that's for our safety and your safety.
No,
That's
it's
our
not.
protocol.
So he did threaten my life. Are you going to take the report? Yes or no?
I just took the report.
No, my report.
Sure.
My handwritten report.
Sure. Do you have email?
No, I want to do it. Meet wherever you said.
How about you don't have email?
No, I do not.
You have a smartphone, but you don't have email.
No.
So if I give you a witness statement form to fill out, will you mail it
So
to
you
us?
just told me we could meet down the street. Now you're changing the objective, right?
Right.
Now you're telling me you're not going to meet me down the street, correct?
No, I'm going to give you a witness
So you
statement
lied.
form.
You
No.
lied on video.
No, I changed my mind.
You lied on video.
Okay, do you want a witness
So
statement
you're
form?
protecting the officer, right?
Do you want a witness statement form?
No, I want to follow complaint where you said.
I'm asking you if you want to take a written report right now. I'll give it to you. You mail it to us.
No, I want to take it and hand it to you.
I'm not going to stay on the left-hand side of the highway.
So then we go meet somewhere down here.
No, we're going to mail it to me.
No, because you said we were going to do it.
You are free to leave.
So you're refusing, correct?
I'm not refusing.
You refuse to do it.
How about if I mail you one to your address?
So if he pulled me over, let me ask you this. If he pulled me over, why didn't he ask for registration or car insurance?
He should have.
He did not. He did not.
Okay.
He
well,
did not.
Okay, it's a training situation.
No, it's not a training situation because he is wrong. So if he is wrong, you have to delete the ticket.
No, that's
Yes,
not
you
true.
do. My registration is right here. My registration and car insurance is right here. I can pull it out right now. He never asked for it.
We know who you are.
It doesn't matter who you know who I am.
Okay, you're free to go.
So you're refusing to take my report.
I'm not refusing.
You refuse?
You are free to go.
So you refuse to take my report. So you refuse to take my report?
I'm
Don't
not
shut my door.
refusing.
Don't shut my door. You said I'm free to go. Get off my door.
Not
Step
shutting
away.
it. We're leaving.
I'm taking a report. I'm taking a report.
Sir, at this point, you're going to be what's called criminally trespassing if you're outside
You said I was free to go on film. You said I was free to go on film,
on your car.
and now you're telling me I'm criminal trespass. You are committing a felony.
If you walk on the highway,
You are committing a felony crime. You can be arrested and detained. You are committing a felony crime.
Me?
You are.
How?
You are. He's gloving up. Look at that. Look at that.
It's called safety.
Look at that.
It's our protocol. It's our training.
This is the guy that threatened my life right here. This is the guy that threatened my life.
Are you saying you don't want to leave in your own car?
This is the guy that threatened my life. He threatened my life.
Have you been drinking?
Does it look like it?
No. Do you take medication?
Do you take medication? You told me I was free to leave. Yes or no?
Yes, you're free to leave.
You're free to go
in
too.
your car. So if we leave, you leave?
Where's my report?
I said I would mail it to you.
No, you said you would hand it to me.
You said you didn't want to do that.
Give it to me now.
Have a seat and I'll give it to you.
I'll wait right here. I'm free to go. I don't need to have a seat. I'm free to go. I don't need to have a
Will you
seat.
stay right there?
I'm staying right here.
I'll get the report.
Yes.
And then you mail it to me?
Okay.
We're not going to sit here while you fill it out.
I don't-
Is that right?
That's up to me to decide.
I'm asking you what you're going to decide.
What's that?
I'm asking you what you're deciding.
I'll think about it when you come back.
All right, will you stay right here?
Yep.
I'll be right back.
Yep.
Okay.
So next time you threaten people's lives, you're gonna go to jail, dude. You're gonna go to fucking jail because you're a piece of fucking shit. You're a piece of fucking shit cop. That's what you are. You're a piece of garbage. Piece of garbages get thrown out, okay? You're a piece of crap. You're garbage. You're a tyrant piece of shit scumbag. You're a scumbag, okay? Yeah, you're a fucking scumbag. Your friend's over here laughing about it. He knows you're a fucking scumbag. He knows you're a fucking piece of shit.
Sir.
Yes, sir. You're garbage. You're fucking garbage, dude. I'm gonna put you on blast where you belong.
Okay, sir.
I'm gonna destroy your career. Watch and learn, motherfucker. Watch and learn. You're a piece of shit. You're a piece of garbage, okay? Look at you. Piece of fucking garbage. Get run over by a car, okay? Your next stop, get run over by a car.
Alright, so this is the
Yep.
form.
So hopefully he gets run over by a car soon on his next traffic stop.
Was that a question or a statement?
What's that?
Was that a question
I said
or a
hopefully
statement?
he gets run over by a car on his next stop.
So you're hoping him ill will?
Why not?
What
Why
does
not?
this mean?
That's life. That's what happens.
Okay, you understand you're free to go now? You're gonna mail that to us?
Sure, I will.
And you're gonna leave in your car?
No, I'll wait for you to leave.
If we leave, you leave? In your car?
That depends. That depends
On what?
on this guy's behavior. If he's gonna fucking go or
If
not.
he leaves, how about now if he leaves right now?
What's that?
If he leaves right now, will you leave? If he leaves first, I stay here, then you leave.
I want to
then
know
I'll
if you're
leave.
actually gonna hold this guy accountable, or if I'm gonna get another authority in here to take over and investigate you guys.
Well, if you fill it out, we'll take.
Are you actually gonna take in consideration, or are you gonna do favoritism with this guy?
No favoritism.
It's favoritism. Yeah. Internal.
No, we investigate
Who's your
everything.
internal investigations? Who is your internal investigations?
This is the Office of Professional Standards.
The same one for CLPD, I'm assuming.
No, we're
No.
the State Patrol.
Okay, well, he can leave now. He's been dismissed a long time ago. I don't know why you're still standing there. You've been dismissed.
Can he stay?
I don't have a problem with him.
So he can stay.
It's pretty much those two. They can leave. Okay. And then you can go after him, and then I'll go.
Okay, so me, then you.
No, all of you. All of you.
Me, him. Let's wait him take off.
Sure.
Safely.
Okay.
Then I leave, and
Yep.
he leaves, and
Sure.
you leave.
Yep.
Okay, so if we circle back.
Why do you want me to leave so bad? I have a right to be here.
You don't actually.
I do have a right to be here.
You don't.
You don't know if I have a problem with my car. You don't. Could be. He could have, something could have happened to my vehicle.
Well, that's probably why we stay, to make sure that the person
No,
leaves.
you're staying here because he's afraid of my reaction. They weren't expecting my reaction. So you brought 4 cops because you're afraid. That's why.
Well, officer safety.
Officer safety? Okay.
Okay, so they're gone. You want...
So you're a bad sergeant because you're not actually doing your job. if you were doing your job, you would have actually took this into account.
I'm taking it seriously.
No, you're not. You're playing the game.
What's in your left hand?
You originally said we'd meet down the street.
I changed my mind. I don't want to do that.
Why did you change your mind?
Because it's not necessary. We have the option.
What's not necessary? Why is it not necessary?
Because you have the paperwork right there. The only thing I would have done on the side of the road is give you that.
But what if I wanted to process faster and I wanted to hand it to you yourself? It sounds like you don't want to do your job. That's what it sounds like.
I've done my job. You have the form, and
so you're telling me
now if we leave, you leave.
So you're telling me there's no justice, and I have to hope for him to get run over by a car.
Gosh, I hope not. That's awful.
You're telling me there's what's that?
That's awful.
What'd you say? One more time.
There's no justice in that.
There's no justice in that? Why not? If I keep...
First of all, it's putting someone else in danger. And that's not what we're...
He doesn't care about my safety. He pulled me over on the fucking side of the road on a snowy fucking icy day. There's black ice on the road. And you're worried about his fucking safety?
I'm worried about both of your...
No, you're not. You're worried about your fucking friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I get what you
Can
mean.
I ask you a question? Why did you pull to the left?
What?
I'm curious. Why did you pull to the left side?
Because I was in this lane.
Okay.
I switched lanes because I seen he was following me.
Okay.
And he kept following me down the road. They followed me.
Okay. Do you know you're not supposed to be in the left lane except to pass?
What's that?
You're not supposed to be in the left lane except to pass?
So why was he in the left lane?
Because he was trying to stop you.
No, he was in the left lane before I was.
So you got in front of him?
What's that?
So you got in front of him?
No, he got behind me, and I got
you
over.
were in the left lane.
No, I was in the middle lane. I got over to the left lane, and he was in the left lane originally. I was in the middle lane. He got in the left lane. I switched to this lane,
In front of him.
and he got in behind me again. So he was in this lane twice.
Okay. Anything else I can do for you?
What are you gonna do? What you haven't said what you're gonna do.
Once I get that recording.
Once you get it, or professional accountability gets it.
You're kind of running over me. I'm trying to explain. You ready?
Ready?
Okay. Once you fill that statement out, send it back to me. It goes up the chain of command.
And you're gonna review it first.
Yes.
So why would you need to review it if it's gonna go up the chain of command?
That's our protocol.
That's your protocol. So you need to make sure that I don't say something that maybe might hold your officer accountable.
Everything's being video recorded. I don't change what you write, and it goes up the chain of command.
Okay, well you can leave. You're dismissed.
Thank you.
You've been dismissed.
All right.
You're dismissed too.
Okay.
You can go home. Hopefully, a car doesn't run you guys over.
I wish the same for you. I don't want you to get hurt either.
Yeah, hopefully a car doesn't run you over. You're free to go.
Okay.
You don't need to stand there. Your partner's gone. You're worried about your safety now. Go before you.
Bye.
You're worried about your safety. Get the fuck out of here, you piece of shit. Piece of garbage. Fucking garbage.
This confrontation wasn't just about a phone or a ticket. It was about power, intimidation, and the right to remain free from unlawful commands. If there's one takeaway, it's this. Always record, know your rights, and never let fear silence your voice. Because when you give in to intimidation, you surrender more than your ID. You surrender your freedom. What starts as a peaceful visit to a military base spirals into a disturbing display of overreach. A man lawfully standing on a public sidewalk, camera in hand, suddenly finds himself surrounded, detained, handcuffed, and searched, all without any clear crime. In a world where suspicious activity has become a blanket excuse, this confrontation raises serious questions. Who really has authority, and who's just pretending?
How can I help you, sir?
Nothing I need help with, thanks.
Okay. Can I ask you what you're doing?
What does it look like I'm doing?
Oh, okay. What is your purpose videotaping a military installation?
Do you need to know that?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Suspicious activity.
All right. Is that a
So send me
misdemeanor or
up
a
with,
felony?
All right. Stand by.
Sorry, are you
Right,
detaining me when you say stand by?
Say again?
Are you detaining me when you say stand by?
Yes, sir. Just stay right here.
Oh, you are detaining me?
Yes, so we can further
right.
have an
I'm
investigation.
just reaching for my phone, nothing else. It is 4:13 p.m. and JBMHH police officer Daniel.
Go ahead and give me
is detaining me.
So, do you have a reason you're videotaping an entrance to a military installation?
Not one that you need to know, sir.
Not one that I need to know.
So, what is your rank, sir?
Okay, just stand by. Just wait right here.
Sir, what is your rank?
I'm just an officer.
Sorry?
We don't have rank. I'm just an officer.
Just an officer?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you have a sergeant or a superior officer?
I have my supervisors en route.
Okay.
We can all talk
I
together.
appreciate that.
Yep. you bet.
Do you even have policing powers outside of the installation on public sidewalks? Do you have the authority to detain me out here?
Part of our jurisdiction, this gated.
Right over here, on this here sign, it says the fence line marks the boundary.
Okay, hold on. We can talk when my supervisors get here, okay?
All right, but I'm just kind of wondering whether you have the authority to detain me out here.
Okay, we'll continue our discussion when my supervisors get out here as you requested.
I mean, I'm absolutely not going anywhere, but you might want to really reconsider whether I'm detained here. So, we're coming in full codes.
So how you doing there? How you doing there?
Not too bad. How about yourself?
Doing all right. So what's going on out here?
Are you his supervisor?
We work together.
Okay.
What are you the supervisor for?
Well, he said his supervisor was en route, and
I called them. They're en route.
he's
just
detaining
asking
me
you questions.
currently, so
No, I'm just asking
that's what I need a supervisor for.
So,
And your name is Widman?
Talk to you for a second.
I'm here to talk.
Come here, I'm talking for a second. Wait for them. Come here.
All right.
Come here. Trying to help you out. Come here. Come here. Sir, I'm trying to help you. Come here.
Well, he's detaining me, so I don't want to go too far.
Right here. Come here. Come here.
All right.
Come here. Now, what's going on? You ain't move your feet. Come on.
He's detaining me is
Dude,
what's going
let's
on.
go.
Why do you
Sit
need
right
me
here.
to come over
Right
here?
Right here.
Why?
Sir, I'm asking you. I'm trying to help you. Either you're gonna let me help you or you're not. I'm
All
trying
right.
to help you.
I'll stand here
thank
if
you.
it makes you happy.
All right. So what happened? What's going on?
He's detaining me is what's happening.
Why are you filming? You know it's a military base, right?
I'm on the public sidewalk.
Yeah, I know, but this is the gate function. You can't videotape military base.
Is that the law, or is that just what you're saying right now?
No, I'm telling you, that's it. Why are you shaking? You okay? Need medical help?
No,
You're shaking.
don't think I'm shaking.
I'm looking at you. You're shaking. The camera's shaking.
All right.
You have,
Well, it might be because I'm surrounded by people with guns.
You have an ID on you?
I'm not going to answer that.
Do you have a driver's license on you?
I'm not going to answer that, sir.
You have to answer that, sir. I need to identify. I need to find out who are you.
You don't. I'm on the public sidewalk, and so unless
Right.
you have reasonable articulable suspicion that I have committed, am committing, or about
Sir.
to commit a crime, then you don't need
I
my
need to
identity.
identify you. You're on military property, sir.
Sorry?
You're on military property. I need to
No,
identify
I'm not. See that sign right there? The fence line marks the boundary of a U.S. Army installation.
you. Sir,
I'm not past the fence line.
I'm trying to help you out, sir. Can I get your driver's
No,
license?
sir, you can't.
You cannot. So you're going to sit here with the camera in my face, and I'm trying to help you out.
You were the one who wanted me to move
Exactly.
over here, and you approached me. I'm not.
Exactly.
My camera is close to my body. If it's in your face, that's because you're in
No.
my personal space.
No. At this point, I'm trying to have a conversation with you.
All right.
But you're having this conversation, and you're pointing this camera at me. I'm trying to talk to you and be cordial with you.
Yes,
So
you
I'm
approached
asking
me.
you-
I was filming.
Right.
I'm
and
going to
asking you
continue to
identify
film.
you. I'm Officer Lewis. I didn't know who you are.
No, you don't, sir.
I do, sir.
So what were you doing today when this happened?
I literally was walking up the sidewalk when the officer, what was that? I can't see from here. When your officer approached me and told me I was detained.
All right, sir. For our safety, you just put that camera down. Do a quick search. Make sure you ain't got no weapons on you. Just go put the camera down.
Sir, I don't consent to a search.
You don't have to. It's not your option. It's for my safety and yours. You're being detained right now, so I have to check to make sure you have any weapons. So put the camera down. You can still film.
You can do a
Just put it
Terry
right there.
frisk, but you understand the limits of a Terry
Sir.
frisk, right?
Sorry,
I just need you to.
Sir, put the camera
Okay,
right
so
there.
you're not going to reach into any of my pockets?
Sir, put the camera right there.
You're not going to reach into any of
I will
my
not reach to
pockets?
Your pockets. Put it right
Okay.
there. Put the stuff down. You sure need medical help? You're shaking pretty bad, sir.
Oh, it might be because I'm surrounded by people with guns.
All right, go ahead and take that water bottle out your pocket. pockets and hopefully sticking and blow me up?
No. Keys in the left pocket, but that, I don't think. Yeah,
Right.
just you
Sure,
asked
sir.
if there's anything
All right.
that'll poke me.
All right.
Poke you.
Key?
Yep.
All right. Anything in back pocket?
Please don't reach into any of
Anything
my
in back
wallets.
pockets? What's this?
Please don't reach into
What
my
is
pocket.
this?
It's a wallet. Please don't reach into my pocket.
What's this?
That's a phone.
Lift your shirt from me? All right, put it
You're
on.
really lifting my shirt up
Yeah, I
in
am.
public.
Yeah, I am. Had to make sure you had no weapon.
That's not part of a Terry frisk,
this?
sir. That's a piece of cardboard to hold up my camera here.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Put your water bottle back in your pocket. You want to leave your bag right there. Just leave your bag right there. You grab your water bottle. If you're thirsty, go ahead and grab your water bottle.
Well, I'll just stand it up there and just grabbing my camera.
All right. Sir, I need you to see my
I appreciate you not overstepping the bounds of a Terry frisk.
Sir, why are you shaking? You sure you don't need medical attention?
Well, because there are people surrounding me with guns right now on a public sidewalk for apparently no reason.
Right. Okay, let me see your identification.
No, sir.
You're refusing to let me ID you.
I don't, there is no necessity. Virginia is not a stop and
Sir.
ID state. So unless you have reasonable articulable suspicion
Sir,
that I have
I'm
committed,
asking you-
am committing,
I'm asking
or I'm
you-
about to commit a crime,
Listen,
you have,
listen to
I have
me.
no necessity
Listen
to
to me.
identify,
Listen to
do
me.
you?
Listen
I
to me.
understand you want that.
Listen to me.
You've been saying the same thing,
Listen
sir.
to me. So you're not gonna listen to me?
Please,
So I gave you a
go
lawful
ahead.
order.
That's-
Give me a lawful order.
To identify,
Yes, sir. So are you telling me
That's-
you're disobeying a lawful order?
that's not a lawful order, sir.
It is.
It's absolutely
A,
not.
a federal police
Please.
officer asking you to identify yourself. Who are you? I didn't know who you are.
Again, Virginia is not a stop and ID state. So unless you have reasonable articulable
Sir,
suspicion,
I'm not a Virginia police officer, sir.
okay, then you'd have no right to my identity anyway about
Dude,
it.
I'm a federal police officer. I do.
Well, I'm not on. I'm on public property. I don't.
It's against federal regulation to film an ACP or an entry point.
It's not against federal law, sir.
I didn't say law, did I?
Right. So your regulations, whatever regulations apply to you on that installation, do not apply to me on this public sidewalk.
You
Actually,
cannot.
does. We have jurisdiction outside this gate. I'm letting you know that.
All right,
So-
you might.
I
Well,
know,
that's
I'm
why
telling you.
that's why I'm letting you detain me. Why don't you call? What is it? Arlington Police. They have a jurisdiction out here.
So do we.
So do we.
That's fine. But
And what is your reason for being here today?
well, I'm detained here. That's why I'm
no,
here.
What was your reason to come up to the gate for this whole interaction?
Sir, it's frankly none of your business. I'm on public property and I'm not doing anything illegal. That's pretty much the start and end of that
You're
story.
walking up to a military post, not identifying yourself, holding cameras, and you're saying that's none of my business? Yes, sir, it is my business.
All right. Well, you don't have
Sir,
a right
leave
to
the bag
that.
alone, leave the bag alone, leave the bag alone, leave the bag alone, leave the bag alone.
Hey, sir, how you doing, Officer Staff Sergeant Hook?
Staff
Somebody's
Sergeant
mind in
Hook.
our police department. How you doing, everything? How's everything today?
Well, it was all right till your officers came out here and detained me for a crime that they cannot seem to articulate.
Okay, sir. Well, allow me to see if I can answer your question. Okay. So, there is a congressional letter that is out. I'm pretty sure you know which one I'm talking about. The congressional letter states that you can take pictures and video of a building structure and architect. However, you cannot take video or picture of a building access control point or an access control point to a military installation. And what this is an access control point to a military installation. However, with that being said, you can take video of the fence line, which is a structure.
Right.
You can take pictures over here of a structure, which is a wall, which is a structure. However, the report is that you're taking video of a access control point, which is against the congressional letter that is out. You
All right.
understand where I'm
So
coming from?
a congressional letter is not a piece of legislation, correct?
Yes, it is, because it is allowing the general public to take video and photo of a building, structure, and architect.
Okay.
However, when it comes to access control point, which is a security measure, you cannot take video or pictures of a security measure. And that's what the letter is saying. So that's why we are out here.
Sir, when you are on public property, you can take
Doesn't
video
matter
and
if you're on
pictures
public
of
property.
anything.
Doesn't
you
matter
can
if
see.
you're on public property
Yes, it is.
or not.
It
the
does.
Congressional letter says you can be on public property and take pictures of a building structure.
Let's say there was a giant mountain over there, and let's say I was
talking about a mountain.
Let's
stay where we're at right now. We're talking about.
Well, it's an analogy because it has direct.
I'm not dealing with analogies. I'm dealing with what we have currently.
All right.
All right. So what we have currently is you are taking video of a security measure. You are on public property. You can do whatever you want to on public property except take video or photo of an access control point or a security measure.
Right.
You can take pictures and video of a building structure and architect.
All right. Well, there's a building right there. There's fence line right here.
And this building right here is part of a security measure, so that is excluded. You cannot take video of that.
Do you have this in text that I could read?
You can look it up online yourself, sir. I'm not going to look it up for you.
All right. Well, I will be sure to do that, and I'm pretty sure that you're mistaken about the connotations
well, sir,
of
if you
this.
have your opinion on that. All we ask for you to do is if you can gather your things up and move on.
All right. Well, am I no longer detained? Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying. If you just pick up your things.
Well, if I'm no longer
myself
detained,
and all the other officers here, you are free to leave.
If I'm free to leave and I'm no longer detained, I think I'm free to stay as well. That is.
Well, you cannot take video of the access control point, and because you have been taking video of the access control point, is the reason why I am asking you to just walk down there for a little bit. You can take videos of the buildings there, their structure, their architect, and anything else around here except the access control point, the security measure.
All right.
Go down and take video of.
I'll tell you what.
Right
I'm gonna try and help you out here. If you can direct me to the congressional letter in question, I'll check it right now, and I won't be videoing the access control. I will right here.
I am not going to check it for you.
Tell you what.
Check that on your own.
Tell you what. I'm gonna walk away and check it if you give me the name of the congressional letter or some way to.
The name of a congressional letter of pertaining to taking video and photo of a building structure and architect. It should show right up.
All right, and then if it does not apply, I'm going to be back.
And we will be back out here because I'm telling you that we will not allow you to take video of our security measures.
Well, not allowing me is different from it being illegal.
Well, it is illegal because it is against a congressional letter that is out.
All right.
It has been put out for
again, a congressional letter is not law.
Okay, sir. Grab your things up and you can walk away and you can look it up yourself.
Sir, that's not lawful order.
Yes, sir, it is. I am a police officer given the authority by a congressional letter.
But just because a police officer says something does not make it a lawful order. That's not how that works. You need to cite
so
a
grab
law.
your stuff up and move on, please.
No, sir.
All right.
So you're being detained for not following the lawful order of the police officer?
Not lawful order, sir. Why don't you get Arlington Police out here?
Go ahead and put it back. No, ma'am. What would you like me to do with your camera? Put them in the bag, or
no? Just please keep them together, and just.
So I'm gonna take this GoPro off and I'm gonna put it in your bag.
Alpha 1 or Lima 1 East in the
Where did you put your camera, sir? Oh, okay. I'll take the battery out so it won't die, right? Yes, sir. I don't want your battery to die, so I'm gonna put the battery in your backpack, alright?
Please don't open my backpack.
No, you been detained. That's gonna get open.
I'm being detained or arrested? Sir, am I being detained or arrested? Thank you.
Got a little hot?
Yeah, in my face.
Sorry about that.
Understand what you're, you know.
So do you understand why I was detained? Are you able to cite the law that I was detained?
When law enforcement uses fear instead of facts, and detainment becomes a first resort, we've lost the meaning of public service. This encounter reminds us that standing your ground and knowing your rights isn't just brave, it's necessary. Because unchecked authority doesn't disappear on its own, it gets bolder until it's challenged.